Hey everybody, it's Darlene Taylor, the Recycled Mom, and today I am doing a Get to Know You collaboration. Actually, I think it's a tag, a Get to Know You YouTube tag, and it is hosted by the Beason Effect. I had just recently gotten to know her on YouTube, and I happened to see this collaboration kind of show up from some of the other channels that I follow, and it started popping up, and I said, hey, this looks interesting, and I started to watch everybody's videos, and I said, I want to do one as well, because I don't think a lot of people really know me.
That woman's nutty as a fruitcake.
So there are a series of questions, and I will put the playlist link down in the description box because I think you all should take some time and visit these other mom channels and get to know them. Everybody's, super fun, super sweet, and I really love doing these little collaborations because I really love getting to know each other. So, all right, here we go. The first question is, tell us about your family. Okay, I am married for 23 years. We just celebrated 23 years last month in March. My husband's name is JT. We have 3 children. My oldest is Elizabeth, and she will be 18. My second is Jimmy, and he'll be 15. And my youngest is Rebecca, and she is 12. And let's see, pets. We had, when my husband and I got together, we each had a cat. And his cat was called Romeo, and my cat was called Jasmine. And then a few years into our marriage, we had adopted one that just kind of showed up on our porch, and we called her Reese because she looked like a bunch of Reese's Pieces. They had lived their lives out, had to leave us, and we were petless for a little while. And then now we have Sully, who is a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, and my mother-in-law is a breeder of those dogs. So we got our Sully, it's his name, his nickname is, his papered name is Foxtail Sweet Solomon, and we call him Sully, and we got Sully for Christmas. And let's see, how long has that been? He is 7. Is that right? He was born in 2011, so yes. So he's 7 years old. And then last year, a year ago, almost exactly, we adopted Harley as a puppy. And she came from a friend of mine who had a litter of 9 puppies. And we went and picked out Harley, and she came home to live with us in the beginning of May of last year. So she just turned 1. So she is... she's a black lab, and our hands are full with these 2 dogs. So I always wanted a black lab. So but now we have 2 dogs, I have 3 kids, a husband, and that is a full house in my opinion, just for me. All right, question number 2, what state do you live in? I live in Virginia. Virginia is for lovers. Whatever, some people call it Old Virginia. So anyway, we're also called the Old Dominion State. All right, question number 3, am I a stay-at-home mom or a working mom? I used to be a working mom until I found out I was expecting my oldest, Elizabeth, and I wanted to be able to stay at home until she was at least, kindergarten till school age. By then, I had discovered homeschooling, and so I stay at home. I'm a stay-at-home homeschool mom, and I've been homeschooling Elizabeth and Rebecca and Jimmy for all of their lives, and so we've been doing it, I guess we're going on our 12th year now, because Elizabeth will be a senior in this fall. And I also have a home business, but actually I'm an event planner, so I'm really not at home. I don't work at home. I do a lot of stuff on my laptop, and I'm usually out doing events. So that's been kind of my side hustle for the last 20 years. And I have recently kind of retired from that and got into the Recycled Mom, into coaching, and I will get into all of that later. So question number 4 is, what are 3 fun facts about you? Only 3. What are some fun facts? Okay, my degree is in voice that I got when I was at Western Michigan University. So my degree is voice. I'm a singer, and I have been able to sing at some pretty cool places and have some pretty cool opportunities over the years. And I still sing. I sing and I play instruments and stuff with our church. So there's that. I'm a sci-fi geek. I love Star Trek, Star Wars, anything that's spacey, sciencey, talks about, wormholes and alternate timeline, space-time continuum, a warp drive, like movies like Interstellar, The Martian, Apollo 13, all those, anything like that's sci-fi. I love it. I love it. All of the Star Trek. So, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, all of that. I love it all. So let's see what else. Oh, I figured this one out. I am an only child with 5 siblings. Did you get that one? I'm an only child with 5 siblings. Did you figure that one out? Okay, question number 5. What is your home decor style, and where do you buy your your decor from?
Bless her heart, she's an Aggie, and her husband just painted the house orange.
I know what I would like to have, but pretty much everything that we get has been hand-me-downs. Maybe when my husband's grandparents passed away, we got a lot of their furniture, especially when they had to downsize first, when they moved into senior living, where they had their own apartments and all that kind of stuff. They were still on their own, but living in a senior community. So we got furniture from that. We would get furniture like whenever my husband's parents would upgrade to something else, then we would get what they had. So the only stuff that we have that is like new to us is our bedroom set, which is like a traditional, like Victorian style. It's cherry wood, it has the high, it's like old fashioned, and it has a real high bed, steps that you need to get up into it and stuff. So there's that. That's like a traditional, it's Victorian. I don't know. And then our dining room, the house that we have now has a dining room in it. And so we treated ourselves to a dining room set, which is the same kind as a cherry wood set. And it's a formal setting, big china cabinet, dining room table, 6 chairs. So that was like another anniversary gift to ourselves when we moved into the house that we have now. But other than that, the rest of it is just kind of hodgepodge, and I would love to kind of draw it all in together. I like modern, clean lines, smooth surfaces, what would be like neutral colors. I'm more of the modern type, but still kind of traditional though, nothing too wild or wacky. I don't know if any of that makes sense at all. So there you have it. So number 6, favorite videos you like to watch on YouTube. Videos that I like to watch are those that are inspirational, motivational, things that might be from Goalcast. I know a lot of you are gonna probably cringe when I say this, but I do watch some Gary V videos. The man knows his stuff, but he does drop a lot of F-bombs, and sometimes I can only take so much. There are other times where he's, I'm watching him give a keynote and he's clean. But there are other times where, if I watch like a minute and a half of something, he's got just something to say. And sometimes when he's just ranting, he'll let the bombs drop. But if you can manage to get around some of that and listen to what he has to say about getting your business up and going, succeeding in life, that's my kind of thing. So a lot of stuff that has to do with like coaching videos, how to better yourself, things that are motivational like that. I do like the mom comedy videos. Those are fun to watch. Christina, I don't know how to say her last name, Kuzmik, the Truth Bomb Mom as they call her. I do like her because she's straight. She does a straight talk, doesn't sugarcoat things. I like people that are like that when they don't sugarcoat things. They're just genuine, honest, good, down-to-earth people that they don't try to fluff it up or blow smoke up your you-know-what. So moving on to the next question. Oh, did a YouTube channel inspire you to start your YouTube channel? I would have to say No, I didn't like watch a whole bunch of people on YouTube and then get inspired to do it. My husband had been telling me for a while that I should do video, I should do a YouTube channel, and I had been dabbling in it as a wedding planner. You know, I had a channel, Tailor Made Weddings, but the video I would upload was just usually stuff that was, you know, images from my work, testimonies from couples that I had worked with, and so it was more of a promotional video, but it was never me talking like this on the video. Because I just wasn't comfortable with myself. I thought I looked dorky on the camera, and I'd say a lot of and you know, so that too. I stutter a lot because I know what I want to say, but I can't seem to get it out, and then anyway, I saw that, you know, it was a thing. People were starting to have been on YouTube and have these channels, and I had been wanting to do the Recycled Mom. So I just said, let's do this. Let's get this channel going. I'll just go on YouTube and see what happens. I guess that brings me to question number 8, which is, why did you decide to start your channel? I have a lot to say. Why did I decide to start? It was time for me to start. I had a lot over the last decade that just kind of piled up inside. I had a story to tell. I have a mission to help women, and I wanted to get it out there. And so one of the biggest platforms to do that was going to be YouTube. That's basically why I decided to start the channel. I started doing it around the end of August or so. October is kind of when I really started putting some video out there and started doing some fun stuff. And then January, I officially launched it with, you know, telling people about what I was going to be doing. So that would bring me to question number 9. Did you have any reservations or fears before starting your channel?
Well, now that's a deep subject.
Yes, absolutely, yes. And I still do. I still have lots of reservations, especially about topics that I want to talk about. My channel, well, me and what I'm doing on my channel is, you know, it's not all fun. This is watch what my family's doing. I have a lot of straight talk. I do like to have fun, so I do put some of those videos up where, you know, my kids and I are having fun, or I do, you know, some goofy things. But like I said before, I feel dorky. I stumble on a lot of my words. I'm and so I get self-conscious a lot about, you know, how I sound, and, you know, I love editing for that because I can edit out a lot of that. You guys should really see how much I chop up my videos. And maybe you notice it. And if you're noticing some little chops in there, it's because I am cutting out all of those, you know, and so, you know, and I'm cutting out all of that stuff. Oh, and I also, and other reservations would be, you know, because if I'm going to be talking about topics that are, you know, kind of controversial or sensitive, you know, when you start offering opinions and you start delving into topics that are kind of sensitive, or, you know, there are things that need to be said. Not everybody likes to hear them, and some people will give you a thumbs down, though they might say something, you might get a troll. And I guess the reservations would have been, you know, what are the people that really know me and have known me for the past 20 years, you know, when they find out that I have this YouTube channel, what are they going to think? I like what Justin and Sarah said from Six in the Mix. I like what they had to say. They're just like, you know what, you know, judgment, who cares if judgment comes, if you get criticism. Sometimes, you know, the constructive criticism is good, it's welcome, but just whatever, just let it roll. And I need to adopt that attitude a lot more. My husband tells me the same thing, just let it roll off your back. And it's hard for someone like me who's sensitive and wants to help people, and I guess it's kind of like the performer in me too. You know, I spent years on the road singing in different places, and, you know, you want people to like your stuff. You want people to like you, and when they don't, it's hard to not take it personally. Is your family supportive of your channel? Yes. My family, actually it's family or friends. So I will definitely say my family is first. My husband loves this stuff as far as the, you know, editing and lighting and little gadgets and programs and all this stuff. He geeks out on this stuff, so he loves this, and is helping me, and, you know, really trying to, you know, help me with the learning part of editing and, you know, thinking outside of the box and that kind of thing. So yes, he's very supportive of this, and, you know, because he was the one that encouraged me. My friends, on the other hand, I don't know. I know I have a handful of friends I know that are like, you know, yes, girl, you are doing, you know, something that needs to be done, and you know, we support you. But there's a whole lot of people up here that I don't know that support me. I know they know about it. In fact, I think, and a lot of them are in the private Facebook group that I have for Recycled Moms, and some of them are in there, and yet they're quiet, and you know, they kind of come out every now and again, and then they're quiet. So I really don't know if they're supportive or if they're just quiet. So I really don't know. But the friends that I've made on YouTube since I started, my YouTube friends and family, are absolutely supportive, and that has kept me going. Because they have told me how much they appreciate you know, the videos and the things I have to say, the channel, my purpose. They are totally supportive of what I'm doing. So I'm thankful for, you know, the friends and those of you that have subscribed to my channel and, you know, and show the love and support. I love it, and I thank you for that. Let's see, question 11. Okay, so what is your channel about? My channel is for moms everywhere, all types of moms. It is a place, I created this channel and this place for moms. So it's a little bit different than what everybody else is doing. A lot of people are doing it about their families or what they're doing. And one of my biggest audiences is homeschool moms, because we do get a lot overwhelmed a lot, and we get lost as moms, stay-at-home moms, working moms. You know, we get lost in motherhood and marriage, and we tend to lose sight of who we are, like we might lose our identity. And I see it a lot. I see it a lot, and I hear it a lot. And I wanted to be able to create a place for women to be able to come and talk, be themselves, to be encouraged, to offer encouragement and support to others, to make connections. And that's why I started the group. And I was more about the group than I really was about my channel. I started the group on Facebook so that we could have this comfortable place, a safe place to be able to just share what our burdens are without judgment. My channel, yes, it's about other people and it's about community. And that is actually, wait, that's another question. So I'll hold that thought for just a second. So question number 12, I think, is what equipment do I use? Oh my word, I don't know if I'm gonna get all of the stuff that we use. Okay, so right now I'm using my iPhone and a selfie stick because I'm in the library. And I have, what do you call it? A selfie ring light that's on my phone that came in this, you know, this lovely little box. And so it's a selfie ring light that I have on there to help with the lighting in here. Because I'm at the library while my kids are doing a writing class. So I have that. But at home, most of my videos that you see are done using the Mevo Plus camera. That is super fun. You can do all kinds of stuff with that. It lets me live stream to Periscope, YouTube, Facebook Live, live stream, Vimeo. I think I got them all. It lets me live stream to those, or I can just record. I can change camera angles, zoom in, zoom out, do all kinds of fun stuff, and record at 1080p. I love that camera. There's so much more that we can do with it. We're not even using it to its full potential yet. I also know that we have a GoPro that we've used. We've used it a lot more on our 5 Rookies DIY YouTube channel. We used that when we vlogged our trip to Disney. In fact, we have so much footage that we haven't even gotten up there, but we did a whole lot leading up to Disney. And that's how we started that channel. That one was birthed around planning a Disney trip, being totally stupid doing it. What else are we using? So we have a whole bunch of studio lights in our room. My husband made a ring light that goes around the camera, and we also have a green screen. Sometimes you'll see that I've done that, like on my 1980s flashback video. We used a green screen for that, and that's just a pop-up green screen. Anyway, that's the kind of stuff that we use in the editing software. My early movies were iMovie that I used on my MacBook, and then what I am using now is Adobe Premiere Plus Pro. Adobe Premiere Pro. Is that what that is? it's a super duper one, and I'm still learning it. It takes me a while to learn it, and I get frustrated with it. And so sometimes I'll switch back to iMovie because I know it really well and it's super easy. So there's that. That's a boatload of answer, isn't it? Okay. And let's see, that was the equipment. What are your goals for your channel? All right, my goals. My number one goal, like I said earlier, is it's for moms, and it's to build community, a community of support. I love the community aspect of YouTube, of social media, and what I really would like is for, when people watch the videos, is to comment so that we can start building rapport, and we can start making connections even in the comments, and we can have conversation. Conversation is a big goal. So the community of, for support, for connections, for conversation. Also, I want my channel to be a help and encouragement, a place of healing. In fact, I did a live video last night, Sunday night. We were talking about attitudes, and I wasn't gonna come on. And I decided, you know what, let me just go on. Let's see who's on. It's a Sunday night. I haven't been on live on a Sunday night before, so let me see who's on. There was only one person on for that whole time, but it was someone who needed to be there, and she said that she felt led to come on the channel, and she said she was glad that she did, and it was the two of us for almost, the better part of an hour. It could have been about 40 minutes that we were on. She needed that discussion. She needed to talk things out, and I tell you, that is what my channel is about. If it's for one person, I'm happy. If it's for 100 people, I'm happy. If my channel just hit 100 something, 120, here just recently, I crossed the 100 threshold, and I have a long way to go since really starting to do videos since January of 2018. So, but I don't know when YouTube will actually count when I started. So I don't think if I officially started my channel like August or September, I am not going to hit 1,000 subscribers by August. I'm only at 120. If some miracle will have to happen between now and then to grab another 900 subscribers between now and then. But like I said, I am about people. I am about moms. I'm about building this connection of support and encouragement, because we so need it. We need to know that we're not alone, and we need to know that we are better together, and that we don't have to go through the challenges of motherhood and homeschooling and grandma and life changes and marriage and all of the things that go along with that. We don't have to go through it alone. And I just want everybody to know that I'm here to be a help and an encouragement. I'll be your biggest cheerleader. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so that you can stay up to date on our newest videos. And also, since this is a collaboration, please drop down to the description box and click on the link so that you can get to know the other YouTube video channels that are here, the families, the moms, the kids. It's super fun, and I look forward to catching you in the next video. So, shine on, everybody.